Okay, yes, now that we understand that indeed a constitutional review, it's due, and it's high time that we took a review and then knew what we were doing with our constitution. But do you think that a public hearing is necessary? Historically, do these hearings lead to any change at all, or does it just stall under political gridlock?
No, first and foremost, we have converted public hearing into a kind of ceremony or rally.
Yes.
Because in the South, I heard them passing vote of confidence to president in a side talk. I heard them saying all sorts of things that has nothing to do with even what they went there to do. So it's a kind of political rally. But then, in the midst of the political rally, there are issues that we also discussed.
Yes.
In form of a communique.
Yes.
Do we agree that this thing should be done like this? They say yes. They note it down. Communiques from all the regions.
Yes.
Will soon be available for us to look at. And then, ideally, public hearing is supposed to be a regular thing.
Okay.
So that those people sent to represent the masses there should be able to aggregate the feelings of the people, how it affects them, what is affecting their own people. Because some people that are there now, they call them the Abuja legislators. They hardly come home. But this is an opportunity now that all of them came to the constituent to sit face to face with them and hear from them. If they were not hearing before, it's an opportunity for them to hear from the constituent and then take back the report from the constituent. Because this one now is a compulsory public hearing.
Yes.
Go to your people, hear from them, and bring back this thing. But the issue is, it belongs on the president to accept or reject. Because all these things have been done in the past. The 2014 National Conference, organized by Goodluck, with a very comprehensive report that we have been implemented before leaving office. He kept it and said the next president who is coming should be able to implement it. And the next person that came, in fact, looked at the whole thing and said, let me keep this thing first. Let me run with the 1999 Constitution. So the last person that decides is the presidency. Because whatever has been said and brought from the people, the National Assembly also has the opportunity to deliberate on it at the floor of the National Assembly. Thereafter, they push the report to the presidency as an advice. They will not make it compulsory for him to say, you will implement this, implement that. They push it to him for him to say, okay, these are our recommendations. Look at it and approve. Fine. If he approves, implementation becomes the next. But a situation where he keeps it and said he will look at it, because another problem, how long will it take?
Yes. Because
there are issues that will create serious gridlock if implemented now. Because if he decides to say, okay, presidency should be 1 term, where will his tenure expire? Then the governors at the state should serve 1 term, so that we implement when will it expire. If you create additional local government or the additional states, the existing governor in that state, what happens? The council chairman in those places, what happens? So these are the issues that they also give constitutional backing.
Yes.
After all the deliberation, there must be a constitutional backing for effective implementation of all these things. That is where we have, that's where the public hearing gets set back. Because after hearing from the public, in the name of public hearing, implementation, approval and implementation become the next hurdle. So where do we start? Where do we go from there? It also requires the general review of the Nigerian Constitution to see how they can fuse in issues from the public hearing into the Constitution, and then sign it into law for immediate or long-term implementation.
Okay, okay. That's interesting. You know, when we started, you had established the fact that the reason Nigerians are calling for a constitutional review is because we feel that the 1999 constitution is sort of foreign to us. It wasn't made for us, so there is no trust in that. Now, do you think that this process of, you know, reviewing this constitution, do you think this would actually help to build public trust?
The constitution does not, in a large extent, build public trust. It is what you do as a government that creates the public trust. For example, they call me Mr. Tony OKWUNEBE. I'm from Delta State. It's not enough. Constitutionally, that is me, and that is where I come from. But that does not build the trust you have on me. The trust you have on me are those things that I do, that you see, becomes what you use to assess me and say, this man, if you give him 8 o'clock, he will come by 8.
Okay.
If you entrust this chair or this camera into his care, when you come to pick it, the camera will be in good condition.
Yes.
Then, if you tell him anything and he keeps to it, you're already building a public trust in that person. It is not by that I am a Delta person, my name is this, that gives you the public trust, because that's exactly what is relating to what we are saying now.
Yes.
Does the Constitution, the review of the Constitution build public trust? After reviewing the Constitution and the Constitution signed into law and the implementation is lacking, the public trust will still derail. So the public trust depends on the implementation of the Constitution, even if the 1999 Constitution, how it is, how it was handed over to us, and we began to implement it the way it should be. The principal actors, who are the politicians now, did not throw the Constitution into the dustbin. Everybody, nothing is wrong with the 1999 Constitution. It is we that something is wrong with.
Okay.
We, the people of Nigeria, who are not following because you will tell somebody don't run one way.
Yes.
I think you must have had so many experience about one-way issue.
Yes.
Then, if you are riding machine or bike, put on a helmet.
Yes.
How many of them use helmet? None. So, and they pass through the law enforcement agencies, and the law enforcement agencies that are meant to ensure law and order. We just see somebody a violator of a traffic law or a law, and say, oh boy, find me something, go where they go. A vehicle will overload his vehicle. The road safety will be on the road. You still see that vehicle pass through them. So, it is not the Constitution that is faulty. It is our approach to the Constitution. We, the people of Nigeria, but are the people that something is wrong with. We should change our mindset. By the time we begin to, because we Nigerians, if we go to outside the country, we keep their laws there.
Yes.
Because when you violate one, they are not going to chase you. They already know your passport number. They'll go to your house and keep the bill for you to come and pay. If you don't pay, the next thing is you go to jail for 6 months or for 1 year, depending on the offense you commit.
Yes.
By the time you come back, what happens? You obey. If you see that thing, my people used to say, if you are going to the stream and a storm fall you down, you break your bucket or your pot. If you are passing through there again, say you mark that thing that caused you damage, you will avoid it. If we implement the 1999 Constitution without amending it, Nigerians will sit up. That's all. We just need an orientation of ourselves. They say change, according to the
begins with you.
Begins with us. So it is not the Constitution that is faulty. It is we that is faulty.
Wow.
That is my take.
Okay. That's quite an interesting point that you have raised there, because of course the Constitution, it does look beautiful. It covers for a whole lot. Yes. But then there's usually a way where something comes up and you see it seems like some persons are above the law. The Constitution favors some sects but doesn't favor some other sects. But